Hi, my name is Diane. I'm an Arizona bankruptcy attorney and a law professor. I want to talk briefly about bankruptcy and the options that it provides. Now, so many people look at bankruptcy as being a horrible thing, a big red B on their forehead. And those folks who are in that mindset have not stopped to think for a minute what happens if, in their own case, financial disaster strikes. What are their options? Where are they going to go? Are they going to borrow money from their family? What is it they're going to do? Bankruptcy is an option to help people get a fresh start. Different types of bankruptcy and very different results depending on people's situation. But bankruptcy is designed as that fresh start component. It's also designed to take control so that creditors are not abusing the debtors. Now, not all creditors are bad. I'm not saying that. I represent creditors too. But many times some creditors and some collection companies just get absolutely horrible in how they treat people. So bankruptcy does help to take that under control. Also, individuals who are looking to protect their businesses, perhaps. Bankruptcy might offer a tool to be able to reform that business. It's called a reorganization. Or maybe the individual's at a point of saying they just can't afford the business anymore, and therefore they can liquidate that business. That's a tool too. The individual themselves may have a house that, due to their circumstances, they've fallen behind on their mortgages. But now things are better. Yay! They just can't catch up. So bankruptcy is a tool to allow them to keep that house and make up the back payments while they keep the current payments current. They may also have some back taxes, and unfortunately penalties and interest can kill you. So in bankruptcy, they can make up those back taxes over time. They may have a vehicle that they need to get paid off. Maybe that vehicle's worth quite a bit less than what's owed against it. Bankruptcy has a tool to be able to deal with that. On their house, they may have a second mortgage, and the house is worth far less than what's owed to the first mortgage. Well, bankruptcy does have a tool to be able to get rid of that second mortgage. But each type of bankruptcy has different tools. I call them magic. We've got magic tricks in 7s, and we've got magic tricks over in the reorganizations, which is a chapter 13 for individual or chapter 11 for a company or an individual that has too much debt. My point in all of this is bankruptcy does have benefits, but it is an extremely important step to take. People have to stop and think for a minute whether or not it's appropriate. They need to get competent advice before they make that decision. So I'm just suggesting to you that you not shy away from asking for at least advice when you're wondering about your financial options. Most folks that I talk to, they've waited at least a year or two longer than they should have before they actually asked for help. So ask for help and don't take the advice of the first person you talk to. Perhaps you want to talk to a couple of different attorneys. And remember, if you're told to do something that doesn't make common sense to you, most likely it's not correct advice. So be careful. My best to you. Take care.